Hi everyone, Vladimir Rykov here. I've made this video today specifically for those of you out there who would love to turn their passion, knowledge and experience into a profitable online business. If that's you, please stop what you're doing right now and pay close attention, because over the next 35-40 minutes or so, I'm going to show you a proven business model for selling your passion, knowledge and experience in a form of information products. And before we start, I've got some questions for you. Would you like to give life to your big idea that you know can positively influence the lives of others? Would you like to build automated marketing systems to sell your info products that will free up your time so that you can do the things you love? Would you like to learn how the so-called gurus are selling their high-end programs ranging from $497 to $2,997? If you've answered yes to even one of these questions, then watching every second from this video might be one of the best business decisions you've ever made. I would assume you've been thinking to share your ideas with people from all over the world. You've read a lot of self-help literature and you have more knowledge to share than you can think of, simply because you take what you know for granted, but the truth is people would be willing to pay you to share what you know with them. Why haven't you started yet? Why haven't you shared your ideas and vision? What problems got in the way? Technology? Didn't know where to start? Bought an online course or program promising you the world but delivered nothing? Or maybe you didn't have the courage? When you watch this video to the end, you're going to discover a proven, easy-to-implement business model that will allow you to turn your passion, knowledge and experience into income. I help people start and grow information product businesses. Currently, I teach over 50,000 students from 164 countries, and I have sold over 20,000 digital products ranging from $7 to $497. And besides making so many sales, I'm still not a millionaire. And a few years ago, I was just like you, very interested in personal growth, reading a lot of books, constantly feeding my mind with positive and powerful information that has the potential to change my life for the better. But there was a problem torturing me. Let me tell you a quick story. "Vladimir, stop talking bullshit," said my brother while we were having a dinner. It was just the three of us, my brother, father and I. "Stop reading these books, they do nothing more than brainwashing. You are talking about things that cannot happen here in Bulgaria." I said, "Brother, I will succeed. I'm gonna make more money than I could possibly spend. Remember what I said and deal with it. The fact that you and my father cannot do it, cannot see it, it doesn't mean it is impossible." Yes, I was a bit arrogant, I must confess. You're far away from the truth. Life will kick your ass and you will be working in a factory for $150 per month and you will see no sun while at work, said my brother. That was one of the scariest things I had ever heard in my entire life. I didn't get a wink of sleep that night. I was contemplating over my brother's words. Several months earlier, my personal development journey had begun. I read a lot of self-help literature, and I remember the first book was Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Later on, I read 5 more books from the author. I felt great because I was reading about success, mindset, investments, leadership, communication, business and money. I got so obsessed with self-help that I read every book I could put my hands on. My favorite authors: Napoleon Hill, Dale Carnegie, Stephen Covey, Zig Ziglar, Anthony Robbins, and more. I read over 100 books, but there was a problem. The problem was I didn't put the knowledge from these wonderful authors into practice. I was feeding my mind, but it wasn't enough. I could feel it in my stomach. As a result, my happiness and income didn't increase. What increased, however, was my arrogance. After all, I was developing a successful mindset, right? That's when I decided I had to make a change. I knew what I needed to do. Take massive action. Only then I could apply what I know and achieve the goals I had written down. I started looking at what successful entrepreneurs do, and I saw they all had websites, blog. I said, that's easy. I bought a domain and installed WordPress. It felt great because I was taking action. My first blog on leadership was live. While I was looking for ways to monetize my newly created blog, gurus were recommending two things. Sell ad space on your blog or sell affiliate products. That's the best way to make money, they said. I set up a Google AdSense account and added some ads on my leadership blog with the hopes that my visitors, as few as they were, would click these ads and I would make a few cents here and there. Well, I didn't make any money because I didn't have enough visitors on my blog, so I shifted my focus entirely on bringing traffic to my blog. After all, I had a monetization strategy set in place. I kept educating myself on how to drive web traffic to my blog, and I saw people were writing posts on Reddit, and they were channeling the traffic to their blog, so to speak. I wrote a few articles and guess what? It worked! I remember I brought around 2,000 visitors to my blog. I thought I was gonna make some good cash, but when I opened my Google AdSense account, I was shocked. I saw €2.90. I was completely disappointed. I felt as if I lost a lot of time, energy and resources for €2.90. I said to myself, you gotta be kidding me. That's not possible. I send 2,000 people. I mean, how many people do I have to bring to my website monthly so I can make $2,000 per month? For years, gurus had been telling me how to monetize the content I produce, my passion, my knowledge, my experience. But it was a big lie. And when I figured out that what they were teaching wasn't true, I was finally able to break out of their chains and get the results I deserved. The real problem was I wasn't following the right people, fake internet marketing gurus. Their advice and guidance didn't bring results, and I spent a ton of time and cash while I was trying to establish my online business. Once I realized that there are other ways besides selling ads and affiliate products to monetize the knowledge in my head, that's when I started to rapidly grow my online business. I started working on digital information products that I could sell on online platforms for education with millions of active students, and later, when I established my own business school, sell these info products there. That was the tipping point for me. My online audience grew from 20-30 casual visitors on my blog to over 50,000 active students who consume my content 24/7. My income grew from $0 to $5,000 per month, I'm not counting my consulting business here, without spending a dime on advertising. All that while working on my business part-time. And it wasn't just me. Regular people from all over the world saw such even better results. Just take a look. Dennis Smith, a good friend of mine, over 34,000 students, 11 courses. John Colley, almost 42,000 students, 26 courses. Rob Caban, 42,000 students, 15 courses. Rob has generated over 100,000 on Udemy alone. While I interviewed him while he was in Thailand, he shared that he made $2,000 from sending 2 emails to his student base at Udemy. Check this out, Phil Ebner. 235,481 students and 70 online courses, over 18,000 reviews. Can you imagine that? He has generated over 500,000 on Udemy alone. That's the power of digital info products. All of these people, including myself, are regular people just like you. We are not notorious internet marketers. And these online entrepreneurs are also teaching on at least 3 or 4 more platforms for education. That bumps their monthly income as well. All of them sell their info products on their websites and online schools. I didn't realize when I started selling digital information products, not only does it generate consistent cash flow, but also I've received over 2,000 positive reviews from happy students. I truly felt fulfillment from what I did. And the very fact I was helping people solve their problems brought happiness, which is the ultimate purpose of life. Now I want to show you how you can sell your information products with ease. I want to share with you the business model I promised and that I use to sell my $497 premium program. We'll be talking about marketing funnels, and I believe your marketing funnel is the most important piece of your business. I will play 2 lectures from my program Marketing Psychology, How to Become a Master of Influence. The first lecture is about explaining the theory and psychology of well-crafted marketing funnels, and the second video will give you an example from my working business and will show you the exact process I use to sell my $497 program, step by step to your first 1,000 students. I would really pay a lot of money to listen to these 2 lectures when I got started, so if I were you, I'd be listening very attentively. Welcome to the Psychology of Your Marketing Funnel section. You're about to learn concepts that have the potential to double or triple your business. You will learn how to sell without being salesy. You will learn how to make people like you, trust you, and buy from you. You will learn how to automate your marketing so you can focus on the points of leverage in your business. How does it sound? Are you ready? Okay, let's get started. In this video, we'll talk about what a marketing funnel is and why you need one, or maybe more. First of all, a marketing and sales funnel are the same thing. When we talk about marketing funnels, I want you to think about the journey your subscriber goes from the first visit they have with you all the way to a purchase. Generally, if we could simplify to 3 main points, here is what marketing funnels are all about. You identify a problem. You provide free content that would help solve that problem. In many cases, this free content is about the steps on what has to be done to solve that problem. You offer a complete solution to the problem by selling your product or service. In other words, you are selling the how, detailed step-by-step approach to help them eliminate a problem. Now, you should know that different funnels exist and different strategies as to how much or what kind of free content to provide. Beginner marketers are afraid not to give too much value for free. What's left for my paid product, they would think. But here is a rule of thumb for you. The quality of your free content has to be exceptional. It's close to giving your best stuff away because subscribers will form their opinion based on the content you provide. I hope you understand how serious this is. If they like your content, the chances of closing them later down the funnel increase. If they see you provide great content for free, they would think, just look at the quality of the free stuff. The paid stuff must be awesome. Another important point here is this. The content you provide must be applicable, meaning subscribers can apply it and see results almost immediately. In the first section of the program, we talked about the psychology of small achievements, right? This is exactly what's happening here. Most of the time, if we want to solve a big problem, we need to solve few smaller problems. For example, your prospects heard the phrase money is in the list, so they are concerned about building an email list. While this might be true, it is not the complete picture and your prospects are not aware of it. One piece of free content that you can provide is to teach your prospects how to create landing pages that convert high % of visitors into leads. This is one small problem. Another smaller problem would be traffic. You might teach them how to optimize their Facebook campaigns so they pay less for clicks and visitors. Another smaller problem might be their lead magnet and so on. All of these small pieces will help your prospect build an email list, but in the process of educating your prospects, you can tell them that having a big list does not mean they will make any money. Now they need to know how to turn their subscribers or leads into customers. And this is where your main offer comes in, introducing the massive conversion method, or something like that. This is just one example, but it is not a definitive framework. Generally, your free content is closely related to your main offer. I'm trying to make an analogy here so you can understand this. For example, if your main offer is an online course that has 6 modules, your free content might be the second module. And I think this is a good example because a module is a complete unit of knowledge, or what Eben Pagan calls a self-contained unit of knowledge. Meaning you provide complete solutions to small problems, but you solve the big problem with your main offer. Next, your marketing funnel has a few very important goals. The first goal is to build a relationship with your prospects. This is crucially important because people would buy from you when they like you and trust you. Having a well-crafted marketing funnel will do exactly that. It will build trust and likability. The second goal of your marketing funnel is to show your expertise. After all, you're providing valuable information that works for free, information that would help solve a small problem. And number 3, the ultimate goal or purpose of your marketing funnel is to sell your products and services. The best part is that technology helps us automate our marketing funnels. That means they will be working on autopilot and our job will be to drive traffic to the funnel and measure results. Marketing funnels work for any kinds of products or services. They work for physical as well as digital products. What tools do you need to build a marketing funnel? Obviously, you will need web pages. And I didn't say a website because you can create these web pages without having a website. Again, technology allows us to do that. I have web developers in my team, but if I didn't have, I would use lead pages to create all the pages I need for my funnel. This is a perfect tool for marketers without coding experience. Second, you would need an email service provider or email autoresponder, where you will create an email sequence. Each visitor goes through that sequence. For example, you can set up 15 email automation, and when a visitor subscribes, they fire that automation and they will receive these 15 emails in the exact order you have set. You can send out the first email immediately after opt-in, email 2 will be sent in 2 days after they have opted in, and so on. Some of the famous autoresponders are ActiveCampaign, Aweber, maybe Aweber is the most famous one, GetResponse, MailChimp, and so on. I personally use ActiveCampaign and I will show you why in a future lecture, in a lecture that's coming. You would also need tools for creating urgency, for example, Deadline Funnel, as you can remember from the previous section. You'd need a tool to collect payments, for example, PayPal or Stripe. And I'm talking about the technology side here. Of course, you'd need a product to sell. You would need a lead magnet, you would need free pieces of content. They might be in different formats, from text to audio and video. Plus, you need a sales video, but we'll talk about these in the coming lectures and you will see how everything fits together, and I will give you plenty of examples. Alright, let's recap. Number 1, think about your marketing funnel as a journey your prospects embark on, from their first visit with you all the way to a purchase from you. Number 2, broadly speaking, in your funnel you identify a problem, you provide information for free that would help solve a problem or a series of small problems, and you sell your product or service as a complete solution. Number 3, top 3 goals of your marketing funnel: building a relationship with your prospects, showing your expertise, and generating sales. Number 4, as for the technology, you need web pages, autoresponder, and urgency tool to make this work. Number 5, as for the content, you need an ethical bribe, or this is your lead magnet, pieces of free content, and a sales video. Before I tell you to stay purposeful, I would like to mention that all of these tools and pieces of content are just to give you a rough idea of the elements of a funnel. However, I've mentioned that different funnels exist, and that means they will have different elements. For example, some funnels might not have a sales video, but a sales page instead, or maybe both. Others might not have pieces of free content, but only a webinar, and so on. Some funnels might take 15 days to complete, while others might take only 4 days. As you can see, a lot of variables here. My job is to show you what works. Alright, it's time to close. My name is Vladimir Raikov, and remember, stay purposeful. Now, I want to share with you the marketing funnel I use to sell my premium program with the price tag $497. The funnel is a bit more complicated than the basic funnel, but it is totally doable. Practically, this is a funnel that marketers use to launch their products, but instead of being a one-time event, I put some effort to make it an evergreen launch. That means each lead will experience the launch from beginning to end regardless of the time they entered my funnel. On the top of my funnel, I have a squeeze page. It's the one you see right now. I've already shown it to you. When people opt in, they are either redirected to a one-time offer, which is my low-dollar offer, or to the first video of my free video training I promise in the squeeze page. A rule of thumb here, it's always best to have a one-time offer, especially if you're paying for traffic. When a visitor becomes a lead, they trigger an automation in my email service provider. As I said, I use ActiveCampaign. My email sequence consists of 14 emails. The first email is a welcome email. I provide my leads with the links to the lead magnets I promised. In my case, this is the case study and the ebook. I will show the email, so don't worry about the details for now. I want to give you the big picture. Then I set up my email autoresponder to wait for 5 minutes and send the second email with a link to the first video of the free training I promised. This video is 26 minutes long. It consists of around 3 minutes talking head and 23 minutes screencast. The reason I did talking head type of video is because I want people to see my face, to see that I'm a real person, I'm not hiding behind my monitor, and to get a sense of my personality. As you can notice, I have 2 downloadable PDF files, and my leads cannot click video 2 or 3 or 4. They are not clickable at this moment. Just below the video, I have a Facebook plugin with comments. This is important because it builds social proof. There is a conversation going on. I'm building a community. People like that. I will provide you with the videos and you will have a chance to watch them, but at the end of each video, I encourage my leads to ask questions and to participate in the conversation. Next, after this email, I tell ActiveCampaign wait for 48 hours and send an email with video number 2. The reason why I want to wait for 48 hours is because my leads need time to digest the information I present in video number 1. Again, it's a 26-minute video and you already know my style. I provide real value, no fluff here. And I give action steps at the end of the video. That's why my leads need time. Video 2 is 23 minutes long. Again, I do 2 to 3 minutes talking head and the rest is screencast. This time I have 1 downloadable PDF file that's relevant to what I teach in that video. It's important to note that the comments below are exactly the same for all of the videos in the training. As for the navigation menu, now my leads can go back and watch video 1, but they cannot go forward and watch video 3 and 4. Then I tell ActiveCampaign to wait for 48 hours again, and you know why, the same reason. My leads need time to digest the information and take action. After 48 hours, my leads receive an email with a link to video number 3. It's basically the same page, but leads can go back and watch video number 1 and video number 2. However, they cannot watch video number 4. Video number 3 is almost 24 minutes long, and I use the same structure, 2 to 3 minutes of talking head and the rest is a screencast. The comments are the same and I don't have any downloadable files here. Let's get back to the automation sequence. Here is something interesting. I set up a wait condition. Wait until current time, context time zone, is 12 p.m. This part is important for me because I want all my leads that go through the funnel at some point to start receiving my emails at a particular hour of the day. In my case, this is 12 p.m. The reason I do that is because I will open cart for 5 days, that's 120 hours, and I want 12 p.m. to be the starting point for each lead. I don't care about the day of the week, I care about a particular hour and I chose it to be 12 p.m. This is where the evergreen element comes into play. Now I know that all of these leads are synchronized with the timing I want. I know that if I tell ActiveCampaign wait 24 hours, I will send an email at 12 p.m. on the next day, their time. Subscribers' time, regardless of the time difference between countries. It will be 12 p.m. their time. That's cool, isn't it? That's why I love ActiveCampaign, because their automation solutions are perfect for marketers like you and me. Once I do the time synchronization, I tell ActiveCampaign to send an email mentioning the first bonus that goes with my main offer, my premium program. I don't give the bonus away, I'm just building the value of the offer upfront. This is what a good salesperson does. We build value first and then we ask for money. Then I tell ActiveCampaign to wait 24 hours and I send another email that has the same purpose, building value. I'm mentioning the second bonus they will get if they buy my main offer. Then I say wait 20 hours and send an instructional email. I'm informing them that the premium program is live in 4 hours. Another wait condition, this time 4 hours, and I send enrollment is opened. Email number 1, this is day 1 of my open cart period. During the open cart period, you will notice that I might email my subscribers more than once a day, especially in the beginning and the end of the launch. So I sent 8 emails during the 5-day open cart period. In this email, enrollment is open, they will see a link that will lead to video number 4, which is basically my sales video. It doesn't look like a sales video when they first land on the page, but after a certain point, the enroll button will appear and they will be able to buy, basically to enroll. Another important point here is the timer above the video. If my developer and I set it up correctly, it should say how many days, hours and minutes until the end of the launch. Wait for 9 hours and I send enrollment is open, email 2. Wait 15 hours and I send the third email. After 24 hours I send email number 4, where I am answering the most common questions. Basically, I'm killing objections. Again, don't worry, I will give you the swipe files, the email copy, everything. By the way, this email is very powerful and I encourage you to read it. After 24 more hours, I sent another email. It's important to note that the purpose of these emails is to make my leads watch video number 4 or the sales video. Wait for 24 hours and send the next email, where I hit them with scarcity. I tell them, hey, 24 hours left, we're closing doors. Wait for 12 more hours and again hitting scarcity hard. I tell them only 12 hours left. By the way, this is where you will see the most of your sales come in, at the very last hours of the launch. Wait for 8 hours and send them the final email, saying that's their last chance, 4 hours left, and I thank them for being part of this huge event. After that, I add a tag to each lead that went through the funnel and didn't buy. MSG or message 5 finish 2017. That's my shorthand writing for this lead finished the 5-day launch 2017 is the year of the project. I need this tag because when I send email campaigns to my email list, I don't want to bother the leads that are going through this funnel right now. And I will tell ActiveCampaign, email only those leads that have this tag, because that means they have gone through the whole funnel. If the lead buys my main offer, I move them to another sequence that I call onboarding, but we will talk about that in a future lecture. Finally, I end the automation. Alright, this is an overview of my marketing funnel that helps me sell my $497 program. I told you it's more sophisticated than the basic funnel, but you can use it for selling high-end products from $397 to $2,997, of course. The higher the price tag, the more social proof you will need to inject in your marketing. Your copywriting skills have to be superior. You have to really know what you're doing. Now, you have the overview of the funnel, but to really get a sense of the content, you will have to watch the videos and read some of the emails. For that reason, as I've said, I've uploaded them here, so you don't have to subscribe to my list and wait 15 days. I just want to give you an immediate access, but please promise me that you will be using these emails for personal reference only. Get ideas, tailor them to your business, that's fine, but don't share them on the internet. Alright, this video is a bit longer, but it's quite valuable, and if you feel a need, just watch it again. My name is Vladimir Rykov. Stay purposeful. Well, this is how information products are sold, through marketing funnels designed to build a relationship first and then sell. I hope now you understand when I say marketing automation or sell on autopilot that these phrases are not hype, because you set up the system once and it works for you 24/7. How would you like to have such a marketing funnel for selling your big idea, which of course will be in the form of information product? Did you say you haven't created your product yet? Don't worry, we will get to that. I thought there might be many people like me doing what I was doing, overlearning and underdoing. Not sharing their passion, knowledge and experience with others, I decided I wanted to help. Would-be entrepreneurs who relate to my story don't have to go through the hardship of building an information product business online. That's why I created the Self-Made Infopreneur, a community of like-minded people where we help each other grow information product businesses by using proven marketing methods and techniques which result in cutting your learning curve in half. The Self-Made Infopreneur has been a dream of mine for a long time, because when I started doing business online, I was alone and I didn't like it. Probably that's why I had to follow fake internet marketing gurus. It took me 2 years to create the content and over $20,000 in formal and informal marketing education. Oh yes, I bought many high-end products from famous marketers, I have a bachelor's degree in marketing, and I've been studying management of innovation and business development in one of the best business schools in Europe, Copenhagen Business School. That's why it took me so long to first organize and second present the content in the most effective manner possible. And after 2 years of hard work, now the members of the Self-Made Infopreneur can establish and grow their information product businesses with ease, simply because they will be following proven systems and models, from product creation to marketing and sales to customer satisfaction to scaling the business, etc. It took me years to learn how to create and sell information products online. However, I optimize these two processes and share my latest techniques that will allow the members of the community to save months of hard work and see results fast. A few major points about the Self-Made Infopreneur. You'd be able to create high-quality information products that will virtually sell themselves, so you make sure the time you invested is worth it. Implement cutting-edge marketing automation strategies so you have more time doing what you love. Build a solid audience online eager to consume your next product so you become the go-to expert in the niche you've chosen. This is just a fraction of the benefits the members of the Self-Made Infopreneur receive. But do not take my word for it. Here is what students who have access to the program say. Completely blew my mind psychology course. This guy keeps exceeding my expectations and I am surprised he is giving away such insider information. I would say I've seen these techniques used previously in advertising from big companies like Apple, but I have never seen them broken down and spoon-fed to me step by step. It's like I've now got insider knowledge without having to do an entire master's degree in marketing. Big thanks, Vladimir. I'm truly grateful to have come across your work of art. This is what Nicholas said. You need to take this course. Vladimir is extremely knowledgeable and breaks down complex subjects into easy-to-understand material. You can learn more from taking a 1-hour course with Vladimir than you could in a year-long business course. It's that good. This is what Brent Dunn said. I found this short course to be useful. Vladimir does a great job of pointing out and reminding us of the principles we should adopt in order to be successful. This is David George. Great course. I got a ton of useful information from the examples. I also like the clear explanations of Vladimir. I bought almost all his courses because they are pure gold. Thanks a lot. This is from Elite. Vladimir explains it in an easy and step-by-step way to you to create a well-planned, irresistible offer. He provides real-life examples of successful copywriting sales pages that make millions in sales. The copywriting knowledge gained in this course will make you jump and act quickly to see the good results. This is what Yaritza said, and much, much more. So let me ask you a question. Would you like to become a member of the Self-Made Infopreneur and get access to the programs inside and the community of like-minded people? Now, while it would be impossible to show you all of the benefits of becoming a Self-Made Infopreneur member, I want to show you some of the things that you will experience as soon as you're on the inside. The moment you register, you will get access to Marketing Psychology: How to Become a Master of Influence. This 8+ hours detailed marketing program explains the ins and outs of modern digital marketing. The program consists of 5 sections: the psychology of digital information product creation, the psychology of pricing, the psychology of conversion, the psychology of your marketing funnel. By the way, this is the section where the 2 videos I showed you earlier belong, the psychology of great customer service. What's unique about this program is I split apart my working business to its integral parts and I analyzed all of them so you can see how everything works together. And you have a perfect examples to model. The price tag of the program is $9.97 and you can build your whole business based on it. In fact, that's the core of the Self-Made Infopreneur. Next, Copywriting Masterclass. You will master the skill of salesmanship in print. If you ask me, Vladimir, what was the most valuable skill that helped you sell over 20,000 digital products, I would answer with one word: copywriting. You will learn everything from crafting attention-grabbing headlines to converting all features into benefits that sell, story selling, and creating offers that any sane person would buy immediately. Copywriting is the most highly paid skill that you can master in regards to digital marketing. The price tag of the program is $9.97. Web Traffic Solutions. This program is live, meaning I'm constantly exploring new traffic sources and I share them with you so you can drive more eyeballs on your landing pages. As for now, we will discuss Amazon, Twitter, and Facebook as platforms to drive traffic from. Price tag $9.97. These 3 programs alone will help you start and grow your information product business. But just like you, I'm a huge believer that psychology plays an important role in success. If you remember, Tony Robbins said, success is 80% psychology and 20% strategy. I took that into consideration while I was creating content for the Self-Made Infopreneur. For that reason, the next 2 programs I included are all about mindset and productivity. Success Habits: Top 10 Habits of Extremely Successful People. I spent a good amount of time analyzing the most successful people in the world, and I found many similarities that I share in this course. Since habits make up 40% of our working hours, it's a must we cultivate successful habits that will help us achieve our goals. The price tag is $97. Next, Productivity Masterclass: 7 Principles to Get Things Done. Productivity is all about managing yourself in the first place. I share priceless advice on how to organize your time so it is productive and yields positive results. Price tag $97. When you join the Self-Made Infopreneur, you will also get access to a private Facebook group where we exchange ideas and solve problems. This is where we hang out and where you will get help when you need it. If I decide that the answers to the questions you have will benefit the whole community, I will be creating videos to address them. And that's my favorite part, because you will watch the programs, acquire the skills, but your education continues in the Facebook group because new content and solutions are being created. My goal for you is to get at least $100 per month in value from the Facebook group alone. Plus, you will also get my checklist for creating sales pages, squeeze pages, promotional announcements, and more. and my latest marketing tests to keep you up to date on what's working right now. If you decide to buy these programs separately, you will have to pay a total of $3,185. And I don't include the personalized help from me and the value you will get from the Facebook group just because I don't want to artificially inflate the price. I want to ask you something. If all the self-made infopreneur did was to help you create a monthly income stream of $3,000 to $5,000 per month, would it be worth it? If all the self-made infopreneur did was to make you feel happy and fulfilled because you're helping people solve their problems, would it be worth it? Income plus fulfillment, this is what matters to me, and if you're still watching, chances are this is the case with you too. And you might be wondering how much it costs to become a member of the Self-Made Infopreneur. Well, you will have to pay a monthly membership fee of $37. That's right, for just $37 per month, you will gain access to my premium programs and Facebook group. I designed this offer for complete beginners in the online business world so that anyone who has the willingness can afford it. You don't have to pay $3,185, although the so-called gurus would happily charge you that amount or even more. And because I really believe in my programs and teachings, I want to give you the opportunity to join the Self-Made Infopreneur for just $1 for the first month. That time will be enough to decide if this is a community you want to be a member of or not. Plus, you will get 30 days money-back unconditional guarantee. If you decide to stay after the first month, you will be charged $37 for the next month. If you decide to quit, I will be more than happy to give you back the dollar you invested. No hard feelings, no hassle. I want to say that this $1 for the first month introductory offer is for the first 50 people who register for the Self-Made Infopreneur. Once that number is filled up, I will charge straight $37 a month with no trial period. For that reason, you need to register right now to take advantage of the introductory offer. Otherwise, you will miss out this opportunity. Just imagine for a second, how would life be if you had a well-established information product business that's bringing sales on autopilot? And I'm not going to talk BS such as fire your boss or quit your job. Please don't do that. Don't listen to the gurus promising you that. Building a business requires work. There isn't a magic button. Once you start helping people out from all over the world, what kind of fulfillment would you experience? What would it be to finally give life to your best ideas? To take action? If that sounds something you want, click the button below and you will be asked to create an account. You will see a page that looks like this. You need that account to access all of the content 24/7. After that, you will be taken to a secure payment page that looks like this and you will have to pay just $1. For those of you who have already registered for the Self-Made Infopreneur, you can log in and see all the programs we've talked about in your dashboard. I want to be clear on something. You see, it doesn't matter to me if you will register right now or not. I will still be going about my daily business and hitting my financial goals with absolute certainty whether you join the community or not. However, without my help and guidance, you will be always working harder than you really want to, and your results might not be satisfactory. I know that sounds kind of harsh, but I think you will agree that it is true. Remember, here is what you get once you join Self-Made Infopreneur. Marketing Psychology, How to Become a Master of Influence, $997. Copywriting Masterclass, $997. Web Traffic Solutions, $997. Success Habits, Top 10 Habits of Extremely Successful People, $97. Productivity Masterclass, 7 Principles to Get Things Done, $97. Facebook group, I cannot put a price tag on this one. That's a total of $3,185. The second you make your $1 investment and register for the Self-Made Infopreneur, you will instantly get access to all the programs. So go ahead and click the button below to get started. I would like to thank you for watching this video. My name is Vladimir Rykov and I will see you inside the Self-Made Infopreneur. Remember, stay purposeful.